Welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about... It's a little bit windy. I think I'm going sailing. I'm going kiting. Let's start again, shall we? Welcome to my... Hello, Mum. Come here. Come here, Tata. There you go. Better. I forgot to start again, Mark. Hey, deep breath. Come and say hello. Come and say hello, lass. Your hair's all over the place today. Daddy used to be an hairdresser, but not so much today, eh? Are you bored? You're a bit bored, aren't you, lass? She's a bit bored today. I'm going to have to take her for a walk in a little bit. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to start again. I'm just going to talk to you guys. Okay, today we're going to talk about a subject which kind of carries on from the subject we did, I think, yesterday. I've done one in between, actually. I haven't uploaded that yet. That's on the most powerful 3 crystals in the world. I love talking about these 3 crystals. Anyway, today we're going to talk about why is it that we always end up in a situation where we have our power taken from us. Why is it that somebody always drains us? What is it about us, you know? Well, it's a bit selfish. I think everybody does, really, but most people don't understand it and don't get it. So I guess when you meet somebody and say, I'm not feeling too good, I feel a bit drained today, maybe they've just been involved with somebody who, the classic psychic vampires, energy drainers, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, if you're watching this today, it's because you probably, you want to figure out how, really, to resolve this. I mean, it's great knowing, but you need the answer to move forward. Anybody can tell you the issue, but having the answer is really important. So, sorry, my little dog is chewing on something, so you're going to have to get used to it. I ain't going to stop because, oh my God, it's a piece of Palo Santo. I kid you not, she's gone and got a piece of Palo Santo. Well, I guess it's wood. It's okay. Let her chew. She's got a chewy stick over there, but she prefers the Palo Santo. Oh, it's one of those days. Okay, so let's get to it. First things first, you need to understand what life is about when you are in the presence of people. So what your energy does in the presence of people and what other people's energy does in the presence of you. So we have to work that out first of all. So first thing you have to understand is that you create an aura, an energy field, chi, prana, life force, whatever you call it, but it comes around like this. It kind of all around. If you are looking at it like I do from my perspective, you can see it's basically all around. But when you're working, sometimes you can see this crown chakra and you can see the energy going in and out. But imagine all your life force. That life force is around you when you are alive. When you're asleep. Hey, get this right. Okay, so your life force is always there. Now, as a healer, for so many years, I used to watch people's life force. And it's really important that you know this, because then you can make sense of everything else. I can just tell you the bullet points, but you won't really truly grasp it and work things out for yourself afterwards, which I'm hoping you do. So the life force I'll tell you my life force now. My life force is around about here. So that's about my life force all the way around. Is that good? It's about 60-70%. It's not too bad. A little bit tired. I've worked very hard last night. A bit exhausted. It's very hot outside. So, my energy isn't as strong as it should be on 100%. But I'm okay. I'm fine. So my life force is 60. It should be 100. Now, most people's life forces are about 30. That's about the truth. If you're feeling sick and down, it's about 5, 4, 3. Okay, so that's really, really, really a small life force, an energy field. So imagine you've got a battery inside your heart, and that battery is feeding the whole of your body system. If your body system is functioning really, really well and there's no sickness or physical, emotional trauma inside that's trying to be healed, then your life force is very wide. So when you are happy, the reason why you're happy and filled with joy and happiness and jumping around is because your body is normally very, very fit and healthy. So at that point, your energy grows. Not for everybody, but most people. So the reason why it grows is because it's not trying to fix the body. So imagine you've got a battery inside your heart. That battery is feeding the whole of your body system. But if the body system is working correctly, what happens then? It spreads out like a light around your body. So I can tell when people come to me if they're feeling down, if they're feeling bad by the size of their energy field, okay? So if it's really, really wide, I can normally say that you're doing a lot of meditation, you're eating very correctly, you've got a lot of cleansing going on, you're working on yourself. Oh, how do you know? Because I can see by your aura, your energy field. Okay, that's simple. Somebody comes to me, I don't even need to look at the face. I can just look at the energy, and they don't even need to show me their face. And I can say this person is not feeling good today. This person his energy is very low. So they're going through a lot of trauma. There's issues going on in their life. And then I would do a healing session, which I will be able to pinpoint if it's trauma to which part of the body. If it's to the stomach, then we know we've got an issue with, people giving us a lot of grief, a lot of shock energy. If it's in the heart, then we know there's a lot of personal issue going on with the family. There's a lot of conflict, grief, or partnership issues, and so on. So every body part gives me some kind of indication of what's going on with your life, what's happening with your life. So now that you know this, so if you're, say, really happy, why is it that somebody always comes and ruins it for you? What have you ever heard that? Like, you're having a really good day and somebody just comes and ruins it. Like, or somebody comes and just sits with you and then you feel drained. Not always, but a lot of the times. This is something that if you're watching this now, you're going to go, oh my God, yes, every time this happens to me. It happens to me a lot, guys. And it's not because I'm a healer. It's because I work on my body and I'm always looking after myself. So there is a kind of understanding in life that like attracts like, but not always, guys. Not always. That's a lovely thing to say, but not always. Because if that's the case, then why is it we attract plonkers sometimes? Why is it that when we're feeling happy, there's jealousy that comes at us and attacks us? So it doesn't always attract like, but it does to a degree, depending on if you get over what I'm trying to explain to you today. And hopefully you will, because once you understand it, you're one step closer to fixing it forever. Now, forever doesn't mean it's ever going to come back again, but the chances are that you're going to find your life, like now for me, it's like, it's very rare that I'm attacked, and it's very rare that the worst case scenario is and this is what I'm coming to, is people don't even realize what they're doing and they'll come and sit right next to me, and that means that I'm aware of it, so I just get off and I'm on my way. I won't allow people into my energetic field, frequency, and my space. Now, you might be saying, that's selfish, Mr. Bajerski. Well, I've done from 13 years, 12, 13, 14 years of allowing people into my space. So don't tell me I'm selfish. I'm having a holiday. I'm having a break. I'm retired from that now, but I've done my bit. I've worked on thousands of people's energy when they come to me and they needed healing. So I'm not selfish. I'm just, the expression that you always put yourself on a back burner because you're always looking after somebody else. Well, I did that for 13 years with my clients. I basically stopped my life completely in the sense of wanting to understand this field of work, and my family paid the price because that was my work and they accepted it. They realized that this is his path, this is what he wants to do. But now I hope that people also respect that I don't do it anymore. I've retired, therefore, please back off. Maybe this is too loud, eh? So, yeah, let's get back to it. So now that you know that your energetic field can vibrate at any frequency depending on how you're feeling and what you're going through in life, a lot of the times we are all, because there's just duality in everything, there's loads of little different things that we can look at too. You know, when you're sensitive and you're kind and you're caring, you still vibrate an energy that certain people can see. They see that as a weakness without even realizing, and they will still take from you. You might call it selfishness, but in truth, when you really go deep into this, you realize that most people genuinely have no clue to being a vampire, to being an energy stealer or a taker, whatever words you want to use. So I learned very quickly that it wasn't personal. It's never personal. You go, oh my God, not again, this person. It's not personal. And in fact, when you start to really truly understand it and spend years at dissecting it down to its core, it's actually very beautiful because it shows how powerful you truly are. It shows that the energy that you have is like a magnet. It's like a moth to a flame. It's like a crashing ship, and all of a sudden it sees a lighthouse. And as people sometimes say, "Oh, they steal my work. They steal this from me, and they use up this, and it was mine." I say, "Well, you know what? That says a lot. That says that they really like what you do and say." So, in a sense, I know it's difficult to digest and it's difficult to accept this, but I don't get upset when people steal my work, and I don't consider it stealing. And I actually say to people, anything that you see that I've written, it's not my words, it's the words of spirit. So who am I to put a trademark on it, even though I did on the book? I said, do what you want with it. Share it, use it. If you want to make it your own, you make it your own. I don't care, because the message is more important. Thus, when you look at your life and you see that your energy is given to people, you know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Now you're going to say, no, it's not. It's awful. Well, let's break that down, shall we? I am not here to say that we should give our energy to people and it's a beautiful thing every time, because, and here's the vital part of all of this conversation, certain people will steal your energy or take your energy if you give it to them, and they'll just keep taking it. So what that means is that you are just as, I don't want to say guilty, but you are as much to blame as somebody who steals your energy. So you have a choice every time. No, I don't. Yes, you do. No, I don't. It's my mum, it's my dad, it's my brother, it's my sister. You still have a choice. You still have a choice. You can say, look, I love you, but I've got to go. And look, this is a little bit too heavy for me today. I don't feel too good. I've got to go. So you've always got a choice, even though you might say, well, I live with them and they're always around me. Well, make your space, create your space, and create a protection around you. We can talk about that as well. So the point being is that I think you know when you're with somebody who needs your help, because we're all radiators and drains at one point through a week. So sometimes we need help as well. Now, that help, I've always tried to share with you that help, and there's a reason why I share certain things. You might not even figure it out, but the reason why I say go into Mother Earth, go into Mother Nature, go for a walk, go to the beach, go to the sea, have a swim, go to the mountain, go near a lake, go near a river, spend some time alone, hug a tree, sit on Mother Earth and feel her love. cleanse yourself with cleansing oils, wear protective crystals like tektite, and so on, and use incense to cleanse and clear. All of these things means that you don't need to go into anybody else's or somebody's energy field and take their energy and steal it. You know, when you sit with somebody who says, you know, I shouldn't have said that, it was too much, I'm sorry I put you through all of that, right? So that kind of thing. So this is why I never put on people. I always go on my own and heal myself through all those elements, and they're all natural. So anybody can do it. So that's nice, but this conversation is more about other people, why they do it to you. Well, this moth to a flame energy, this powerful energy that you create, there's always another energy wanting to feel stronger. So if you are vibrating at 100 and somebody walks along who's vibrating at 20, right, they're going to be pulled to your energy like a moth to a flame. It's going to be pulled. And the reason why you're being pulled is like a magnet. You are vibrating like a magnet and you're pulling them in. And the moment that you give them the energy that you have, so now you were vibrating at 100, but now you give them the energy to bring them up to 50%, because when you are equal, both equal in energy, you can repel and move on. Now you'll feel a lot weaker because you were 100%, but now you're 50. And this person feels much happier and stronger because now they're 50% and they were only 20. So they go, oh, thank you, bye. And you go like that. And you're like whacked. So that is the energy of radiators and drains. So today you're a radiator and this person's a drain. Now, there are many people who live in the energetic frequency of vampirism, sucking people's energy. It's a natural thing because they're of low energy. That means that their mind is always stressed, worried, always panicking. Their heart always feels like it can't speak out because their brain is so strong and so stubborn. They're filled with all sorts of negative energies. So when you are vibrating at a negative energy, your energy lowers and goes down because your body has millions of little fish that are trying to clean the negative energy. If you are constantly from your mind producing negative energy through your thoughts, which are dark and sad and really painful, when that happens, your little fish force come up and try and eat the negative energy. But the problem with that is that you're constantly producing this negative energy, so your energy is really low, their energy is really low, but you are vibrating at happiness, joy, the possibilities of wonderful things happening. Your thoughts are powerful because you're listening to your heart, and your heart says you can do anything, you can create anything. Thus your energy goes up because your fish are not going to the brain because you are producing a healthy and powerful and healing energy to your body. So the fish can lie back and relax. Therefore, your energy level, because of these great thoughts, is not causing any pain to the heart, and the heart is not having to pump energy to the body to try and bring the body energy up. So it's vibrating at a high level. The point I'm making is that I can clearly see many times that people who are of negative thoughts and feelings, and sometimes very weak in energy because they're eating the wrong things and not eating the right things, that they always constantly need energy from people around them. They have no concept of going out into nature and healing themselves. They've probably got no understanding of how to truly use incense, oils and crystals. Therefore, they're lost and they're looking for anything. They don't even know what they're looking for, but they know that when they come to you, they always feel better. But the problem with that is that when we give, we should always remember the golden nugget of truth. Who you give your energy to is extremely vital to understanding your life and their life. So, Margaret's coming towards me. Margaret came to me yesterday, the day before, the day before, the day before, the day before, and the week before, and the day before that. And she keeps coming to me and she keeps draining me all the time. Margaret never really tries to help heal herself. She has no concept, she has no understanding, and she is too lazy to even see and feel a way to try and help herself. But she knows that she can easily walk towards you and just suck the living life battery out of you, and then she'll feel better and go away. The problem with that is that if she's never going to truly fix herself, then all you keep doing is giving her your energy. Means that you're going to be poorly and sick and ill, and you have to build yourself back up again. And Margaret's waiting for you to build yourself back up again so she can come straight to you again. And there's a point where you say, you know what, Margaret, I'm here, I'm listening to you, I'm giving you advice, I'm loving you, I'm holding you, I'm saying everything is going to be okay. But actually, you're not doing anything for yourself apart from keep coming to me and draining the hell out of me. And I feel, not hell, but you're draining the love out of me. You're draining angel energy out. You're draining whatever light out of me. And it's unfair. It's unfair. Now, I've done my best, but I've realized that you are your own worst enemy. You keep attacking yourself, you keep pulling yourself down, you won't do anything to help yourself. You're always in the complaining energy, you're always angry, you're always jealous, you're always bitter, you're always talking about other people, you're always bickering, you're always gossiping, you're always saying you're not well and everything's going to go wrong. You know what? You self-inflict yourself with damage, and you come to me and you make me feel bad. And I'm sorry, but you are extremely selfish. And I cannot be with you anymore. I can't allow this to happen, you know. And if you understand that, I know it's harsh, but if you understand that, then maybe you'll start walking a path of starting to look after yourself and starting to build yourself back up and starting to see happiness and joy. You are actually somebody who's just killing yourself very quickly. And I don't want to be in that energy. I don't want to die quickly. I want to live a happy life. So I'm sorry. This is my thoughts, by the way. I'm not saying it to them. Because what I'm creating is understanding that. I've done my best. I actually came to your house. I swept your doorstep. And then you want me to come again to continue sweeping your doorstep. When are you actually going to sweep your doorstep? I came here to show you how clean your doorstep is. This is how clean it can be. This is my energy I give to you. This is how amazing you can be. Why don't you now say, hey, your energy is lovely. You always make me feel better. You know, I'd like to be like that. I'd like to feel like that. Now, that's different. That's different. If they were coming with that, then you can help them and say, well, this is what I do. These are the things that I practice on a daily basis. Try to go into Mother Earth. Try and work on yourself. And that's different. That's different. You will always do that because you're loving and kind and caring. But some people cannot do that. They will not do that. And they're frightened of moving forward. Therefore, you will always have that kind of person around you until you acknowledge all of these things that I've shared with you right now, these thoughts and feelings, to be able to say, okay, I get it now. Okay, that is no longer going to be part of my life and I'm not going to accept that. Now, sometimes you have to move forward in your life and you have to sometimes let go of certain people to be able to grow. Another thing that you always have to remember is that people like you just the way they want you because it suits their life and their energy. The moment you start to grow is going to be, to a lot of people around you, family and friends, very nerve-wracking because they've been used to you being around. They've been used to having everything that they need from you. You've been giving them everything so they can just put their hands back, put their feet up. Okay, I'll put my feet up. And say, yeah, you continue doing all of these things for me. And the moment you say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not living your life anymore. They say, what are you talking about? You've been living my life for years. What you're saying, don't you do that. I'm going to hate you forever. Hang on a minute, I've done nothing but help you. Yeah, I know, and I've enjoyed it, and I'm going to enjoy it all my life. But I did it to help you, so you grew stronger. No, I like it like this. You keep doing everything for me. See, so you're giving your energy, and then now they expect it. So when you decide to pull away from that, they're going to attack you. So now you know why they're going to attack you. Because they've been so used to getting everything given, and they've no value. There's no value to it. There's only anger because they no longer have it. And now that means that they're going to have to try and do something or meet somebody else to suck from them. Okay? So the win-win situation is that you say, you know what? I have done my best. I have given as much as I can do, but I see very clearly that this is not working anymore. And I am not doing this no more. And I noticed that when I started doing it a few times, it was challenging at the beginning. But the more I kept doing it, the more I realized that actually less and less people are attacking me, less and less people are being nasty, less and less people are coming for me and wanting me. And more people started to respect me. More and more people said, okay, Matt, I get it. You're absolutely right. I won't bother you. And I'm saying thank you so much. I appreciate that. And that is a beautiful thing, because this is the only way you're going to change your life from being sucked, all your energy being sucked out, to actually my energy strong. And you also, this is another strange thing, you also have to get used to the fact that nobody's actually coming around you for that energy at all. So now, oh, this is a bit weird. And like really, do I really like that? Actually, you do. Because now you can start working on yourself and build yourself up to the level that you need to go to. Because you're already at a beautiful level, but now it's time and space that they've given you, because you've made the decision to say no more, and now you're growing and growing, and all of a sudden now you've got the time to work on yourself and do things that elevate you to an even greater energy. So that's amazing. So these are the things that you need to bear in mind. These are the golden nuggets of truth that help you move forward. One, don't ever, ever be angry at people who steal your energy. Just say, wow, look at yourself and think, wow, I must be strong energy for that to happen. And it's a compliment. But now you know it's a compliment. That ain't going to change anything. Now you have to say, okay, now I recognize it, and it's nothing personal, and it's actually beautiful. But now enough is enough. I now need to elevate my energy. I've spent years doing it. I've spent months doing it. No longer doing it anymore. No longer cleaning anybody's doorstep. They can clean their own. It's up to them. And now it's my turn to walk my path on my own, to grow and to become the light that I want to become. Yes, you've got a great light. Yes, you're an empath. Yes, you're beautiful. You're powerful. But now it's time for you to move forward onto another level of spirituality, awareness, and the connection to spirit. Because once that happens, boy, you will fly. And things come into your life which are so beautiful, whether it's partnerships, friendships, different things. Like, wow, why is everything so nice now? Because you conquered one of the greatest tests, challenges, and experiences that you came here to conquer. And that, my friends, is mastering life and mastering those that don't even know they're psychic vampires. Have a great day, guys. I hope this helps.